Hot and so hot in her. All right, bonjour from France. Welcome back to the GRE How-To channel, where we make studying for the GRE a whole lot more tolerable. Right now, we're on the graduation world tour, and I am determined to try to get videos out to you and still study too. So this is going to be a quick and dirty one. I'm going to be a fan of myself because it is hot, 81 degrees in Paris, and it is really important to me that I share my review on the Manhattan Prep GRE practice test because I did it. Yeah, that's right. I flew home. I took the test because can't take a break. Can't take a break. Gotta study. And I am gonna, share my thoughts on what it was like. Overall, it's functional. It works. I didn't like the format that much. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I just found like the calculator to be a little finicky, and it just really wasn't cooperating with my mouse as much, which did cost me time. However, it didn't really impede too much. I didn't run out of time on any of the sections, which is awesome because I did run out of time when I was doing my previous practice test. So, I mean, that's definitely a testament of my improved test-taking skills and some tips I've learned that I'm going to be sharing in future videos. So, overall, the way that the Manhattan Prep practice test is it has the 2 essays, and then it has the 2 quantitative and 2 verbal sections. So it really does differ from the Kaplan test because the Kaplan actually puts in that an experimental section so that you can get used to the fact that you're going to be doing an extra quantitative or verbal section. So I actually, even though I really didn't want to spend the extra time doing it, I actually kind of missed having that because I don't know, I think having the experimental section is great because you're going to have it on the test, and it's always good to, do 2 things. Work on the stamina to make sure that you have, you're doing what you need to be doing in order to keep the energy throughout the rest of the test. And also, focus on keeping your A game no matter what. When I was doing the experimental practice section on the Kaplan test, I didn't feel like I was doing great, but it kind of helped me keep my head up. Because it's like, all right, well, I may get another chance. This may be experimental. But at the same time, it made me, try to buck up and keep going and pushing through as if this is the real thing because, it might have been. And I think that the latter is actually the kind of attitude that we need to have in order to, make sure we're doing the absolute best on our test because, one section won't count, but you don't know which one that is. So you really don't want to ball out and do excellently on the experimental section, but you also, and not so well on the real section. You just really want to stay consistent throughout both sections, no matter what. So that's the ding. I guess that there's 2 dings on the Manhattan Prep is that there's no experimental section, and then also I just didn't like the calculator. It's a nitpicky thing, and I didn't use it that much, but when I did use it, it was annoying. That said, I probably will try it again. It's, I believe, only $39 to buy, 6 tests, and I think I'll try the Power Prep one first before I purchase the test. So stay tuned on the review for that. Spoiler alert, it's official, so it's going to be the best. And we'll go from there. But great news. Studying is working. It's actually working. I have improved my score. I am now above average. If you saw my last Kaplan review, you saw that I was very, very average. Both my quantitative and verbal scores were about 150. So this time I've raised my score 8 points on the verbal and 6 points in the math section. So I'm super excited because, I mean, it's actually showing growth. So I'm going to share some videos coming up on how I've managed to get my time management a lot better. And then also, go over some tips. I've got some more tips on reading comprehension that I've been, trying out, and it's really helped a lot more. And we will go from there. So, confession though, I mean, the thing that's really got me on the quantitative section is the geometry. I actually hate geometry, and I always have, and now's not the time to hate it. I gotta embrace it, and I need your help. So if you have come across any kind of videos that really helped you with your geometry, if you have any tips on how to learn to love geometry, like, put your suggestions in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it because I need your help. I'm like, with the GMAT, like, you knew that, there were geometry questions, but like, you could literally skip them because they were so few and far between. But so far, as I've been practicing for the GRE, like, the geometry is strong on here. So there's really no way around it. So I'm going to have to work on that. So also be on the lookout for more geometry videos once I get the hang of, doing it. So that's all that I have for today. Next Friday will be the next video, and I will be going over some time-saving tips. So stay tuned. If you have any other ideas on what I should be making videos on, please put them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, merci, ciao. Wrong language. Okay, bye.